A wonderful Tuesday to all our learners, parents, and teachers from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Are you ready for a new English 10 learning adventure? Hold on tight as our E2Li online tutorial takes you there. I am Tutor Guide Juday from Santa Rosa National High School, SDO, Lapu-Lapu City.
A remarkable Tuesday, Tutor Guide Juday, Kaitulay, and our dear wonders. This is your Tutor Guide Rem from Basak Night High School, Lapu-Lapu City, teaching you virtually yet heartily.
Yes, indeed, Tutor Guide Ram. We are your tutor guides for this English 10 learning adventure, where you can wonder as you wonder.
Yes, we are your tutors and at the same time your tour guides who will take you to wonderful learning spots. And hello to
Yes,
our fellow tutors from
yes, Tutor Guide
SDO,
Ram.
Lapu-Lapu
We have to
City.
acknowledge
Yes.
Tutor Guide Ram, our top three.
Wow,
Our
yes, tutor
top
guide
three
Juday.
wanderers. Yes,
We
before we
have
proceed,
one
we have
from
to say
Macabebe
yes.
High School. Hi, Christine Julaine
Hi.
Ingad.
Grade 10 Euler, that's top one Tutor Guide Ram. And our top two wanderer, an early bird, is Feby and Batin. Good afternoon, everyone watching from Manawag, NHS STO, Pangasinan 2. Hello. And our top three Tutor Guide
Hello.
Ram,
We have
top three
from
is
Paguyo. We have Jana Nicole Justo. Yes,
yes.
Jana Nicole
Congratulations and
Justo.
thank you.
Thank you for watching and for being our top three early bird wanderers. Right, Tutor Guide
Y-
Juday?
Yes, 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 Tutor Guide Ram, indeed. And congratulations to them. Let's continue, Tutor Guide Ram.
Hello to our fellow tutors from the SDO Lapu-Lapu City. Good job on your first quarter tutorial.
Yes, hello, 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 good tutors. And Tutor Guide Ram, this month of November, we celebrate the National Reading and Book Month. With this, we have a webinar series for all the book lovers out there.
Wow, that's right, Tutor Guide Juday. And this is open to everyone. This is every Saturday from the whole month of November from 8 in the morning down to 12 in the afternoon. So thank you for inviting your friends and see you this Saturday over this Facebook page.
Wow, I hope they will join that, Tutor Guide Ram.
Yes, dear wanderers, are you ready to wander as you wander around English 10 for beautiful learning spots, do some treasure hunting, and earn challenge passes? So do invite your friends, classmates, and schoolmates to join you in watching and learning. Thank you so much for sharing this video as well.
Yes, yes, yes. And we are grateful to the Central Office SLMs from SDO Cordillera Administrative Region, COSLMs, for their module as our main reference for today's learning adventure. Thank you so much.
We are very grateful. Thank you so much. And Tutor Guide Jedi, our dear wanderers will have a chance to take 3 challenges and have 2025 token. How about that? I know you're excited.
Yeah, to the guide Ram, and I guess there's a bonus of plus 10, so that might become 35 tokens.
Wow,
And
amazing. Excited.
yeah, right. Again, once again, I am your tutor guide for this learning adventure. Tutor guide Ram. I am excited about the wow, the wonder of the week and the WBO or the wonders best outputs for quarter two.
Yes, week 1. And yes, Tutor Guide Jedi, to those who are first timers, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to our online tutorial class. This is for free. Thank you for watching and learning with learners from different schools. And take note, you can be the wow or the wonder of the week and be featured next week. So if you watch and share this video, submit your output, and take the time to answer the feedback form that will be shared later. So please, thank you for tuning in because you will be learning a lot of things during this learning adventure, right, Tutor Guide Jedi?
Yes, yes, yes. Let me repeat. They have to submit their outputs and
Mm-hmm.
answer the exit quiz plus the feedback form, right, to their guide rep? And of
Yes,
course,
and the
they have
other
to
thing,
share.
share
They also have to
with the hashtags.
share. Yes, and
True.
our hashtag is hashtag Itulay Level Up and Itulay English 10. Please share so more will be reached as we teach.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you for
yes.
sharing and using the hashtags. Dear Wonders, your voice matters to us. Thank you for honestly giving us feedback so that we can continue in improving our tutorial. So you may either scan this QR code and use this link. We are waiting for your answer. Thank you so much. This will guide Tutor Guide, Jedi, and I to improve and give you a better learning experience week by week. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yes,
Tutor
you
Guide
have
Ram.
gone such a long way, dear Wonders. During the first quarter, you learned 8 topics. And let me, do a little recap for those beautiful learning spots. So we have using information from various sources in everyday conversations. You learned how to determine the effect of textual aids, how to achieve the writer's purpose, and you learned the skill in comparing and contrasting the contents of materials viewed. Tutor Guide Juday.
Yes, and also they have improved in employing analytical listening in problem solving and evaluating and making judgments of a literary text, critiquing a short story, excuse me, and evaluating spoken text. That's amazing, Tutor Guide Ram.
Yes.
And since we have already covered all the quarter one topics, so now let us get started with these 8 learning spots of quarter two. So we have, please be ready because we will be discussing these topics for quarter two: language of research, campaigns, and advocacies. We have connecting ideas using conjunctions in an argumentative text, formulating a statement of opinion or assertion, argumentative text, modal verbs, and modal adverbs. Tutor Guide Ram.
Wow, exciting. And of course, dear wonders, you can also learn how to formulate claims of fact, policy, and value. What are rhetorical questions? You will discover that. And as well as the multimodal and its elements, and at the same time, how to deliver a prepared or impromptu on an issue employing techniques in public speaking. Exciting learning spots, Tutor Guide Jedi. Are you excited? Dear
Wow.
wonders, please
Very
comment
much.
down
Yes,
excited
yes,
if you are
yes.
excited for the rest of our quarter two learning spots.
Yes, Tutor Guide Ram, we would like to acknowledge we have many, I guess, from different schools, Santa Lucia National High School. Wow, hello. Of course, Macabebe National High School or Macabebe High School. And what about from the
Quirino
other
National High
schools, Tutor Guide
School.
Ram? Wow. What
Yes,
about
thank you for
Antipolo
watching.
National High School? Hello everyone. And
Santa
my dear
Lucia.
wanderers, we're very happy, yes, to share with you today our learning adventure. You are going to hunt treasures about language of research, campaigns, and advocacies.
Nice. Thank you for that, Tutor Guide Jedi. And dear wonders, here is the first challenge of this second quarter. This challenge is called Choose Me. During this challenge, you can earn 5 tokens. Yes, 5 tokens. You have heard me right. With this very simple instruction, you are just going to what? Read and answer the question by simply choosing the letter of the answer and type the item number together with the letter of your answer. Are you excited? Tutor Guide Juday and I are also excited. Tutor Guide Jedi?
Right, right. And let's start our challenge with number one. Please don't forget to write the item number and the letter of your answer. For number one, blank has ads that revolve around a single idea. Again, blank has ads that revolve around a single idea. What do you think? We are trying to check your prior knowledge about these things. Is it A, advocacy, B, campaign, C, research, or D, advertisement? What do you think is the answer? Again, we're still checking your prior knowledge. So, what do
Yes.
you think is the correct answer for number one? I'll give you 3 seconds. I'll set my timer and time is up. Blank sets that revolve around a single idea. The correct answer is letter B, campaign. Congratulations, dear wanderers. If you got it right, you get a token. Number two, Tutor Guide Ram.
Number two, it provides a framework in which processes of advocacy can be easily developed and enclosed. Let me repeat the second question. It provides a framework in which processes of advocacy can be easily developed and enclosed. You have four options. Is it A, advocacy, B, campaign, C, research, or D, advertisement? You have 3 seconds to key in your answer and do not forget to type the item number 2 together with the letter of your answer. 3 seconds, now begin. Time is up. The correct answer for number 2 is letter B, campaign. Wow! Thank you, Janelle and Yamat Kabang. Her answer is correct. Right.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Right, and I get a token. Number three, it is a movement which uses the people in a given area as the basis for political or economic movement. Is it A, training, B, lobbying, C, mobilization, or D, grassroots? What do you think is the answer for number three? I'll give you 3 seconds and time starts now. 3 seconds. Can you think of a
Go, go, go.
movement that uses the people? Okay, for number three, the correct answer here is letter D, grassroots. And here's the token. Number four.
For another token, we have the fourth question. Dear Wanderers, this is an act to influence decisions made by officials in the government. This is an act to influence decisions made by officials in the government. Is it A, training, B, lobbying, C, mobilization, or D, grassroots? You have 3 seconds to key in your answer. Is it A, B, C, or D? Time starts now. Time is up. The correct answer for number 4 is letter B, lobbying. Thank you so much. Or Adrian, you got it right. Tutor Guide Jedi.
Wow. Yes, let's move on to number five. Number five, it is another dimension that is based on fact finding and provides the necessary knowledge to take action. Five, it is the other dimension that is based on fact finding and provides the necessary knowledge to take action. Is it A, advocacy, B, campaign, C, research, or D, advertisement? What do you think is the answer? For 3 seconds, can you think? For number five, Rainiel answered. Hi, Rainiel. 5C. Let's check your answer. And the correct answer is letter D, advertisement. Dear wanderers, this is just a pre-assessment, right? Tutor Guide
Yes,
Ram? Yeah,
true.
so these are the things that we will talk about today. All right, Tutor Guide Ram.
Congratulations, dear wanderers. During that pre assessment, you actually have the chance to earn 5 tokens. So comment down at the comment box if you have five token. Congratulations and be excited because during this tutorial, you will be amazed. Oh, wow, I will learn something about research. I can be a good researcher. So thank you for tuning in. Let's say goodbye
Congratulations
to
once again. Yes, dear wanderers, during this tutorial today, again, we are in the first week of quarter two. You're going to define research, campaign, and advocacy, distinguish the differences between campaign and advocacy. Tutor Guide Ram?
You will also be able to enumerate the dimensions of campaign and discuss the research process.
All right.
In our
Tutor
session
Guide
today, dear
Ram.
wanderers, you are going to know the language used in researches rather, campaign and advocacy. So, wow, I'm excited for you to learn those things. First, what is research? It is an imperative area in not just the field of education, but in other fields as well. It primarily focuses upon improving the quality and is a research for knowledge, according to Kapoor. And this one shows how to make provisions of solutions to a problem in a scientific and methodical manner. So when you say methodical, it has something to do about performing using a method, in a systematic manner. So there you go, research.
Yes, Tutor Guide Ram. Today's learning adventure, we're going to explore about language of research. Tutor Guide Ram, can you tell us why is language of research important?
The language of research is very important, tutor guide Shidai and dear wanderers, because as you know, in this world there are lots of challenges and questions. So this language of research will help us to understand research answers to important problems. These can also help you, dear wanderers, to read academic texts and test more easily. So listen well.
Right. And as you start your research, or I'm sure you've heard about it, you will be encountering these words. We have design, data, significance, evidence, treatment, experiment, conclusion, observation, and statistics. And we will be discussing about each word one by one as we go on with our
That's right.
learning adventure.
The first term is design. It is to plan or a plan of how something will be made or done. Because, dear wanderers, I know that you don't like to repair something. So, for you not to, take the time to repair, you really have to prepare. So, this research design is very important so that you can really be prepared. And the second term is data. These are collected facts or information. Take note, only the facts and the correct information. And the third term is significance. This has something to do about important data and meaningful findings in a research. Juday, Juday?
Yes, and we also have evidence. Here, you're talking about the observation or information that can help solve a crime or show whether something is true or false. That's evidence. That's very important. And treatment. In your research, especially in your research design, you have to take into what type of treatment or course of action are you going to design for your research. That's treatment. And we also have experiment. This is a test to see what happens when all the factors, when you say factors, the variables, right? But one is controlled. So there's a control group and then an experimental group.
Right. And here are the last three terms that you, dear wanderers, should know. Next term is conclusion. I know that you are very familiar with this phrase, therefore I conclude. This is the summary of what has been learned or shown at the end of a study. Next is observation. It is looking carefully at something. Take note of that carefully. Of course, when you see observation, it's very important for you to use your senses. And lastly, we have statistics. It is the organization and study of numerical data.
Right, Tutor Guide Ram. So we're done with the different terms. This time, let's talk about the research process. When you say research, always start with a question. Research always starts with a question or a problem. What do you want to solve? What problem do you want to solve? So researchers first find out also what others have already learned about the subject. And then, if the question has not been fully answered, they try to figure out a way to get more information. And yes, if we look into the process, we have the question, the problem, and then they have to look into the procedure or the methodology to apply. And they will start collecting the data, they will analyze the data, you will have the interpretation. So for example, if the question has not been fully answered, again they try to figure out to get more information. So it means they will do further observations or perform an experiment to test their idea. Then, of course, they have to analyze. Okay, they have to analyze the information or the data that they have collected. By then, they will make their findings or conclusions. These conclusions will allow other scientists or other researchers to repeat the experiment and double check if the conclusion is correct or if there's something that has to be improved. All right, that's the research process.
Research done. Research process, you have heard it right from Tutor Guide Jedi. Now let's move to another very significant term, campaign. It is a single ad or a series of ads that revolve around a single idea. This provides a framework in which processes of advocacy can be easily developed and enclosed. Take note, dear wonders, this has varying purposes that are created using similar structures as well as through the use of persuasive language. Persuasive language, using those words that stir up how the person tries to motivate, persuades, convinces people to buy this or that in order, yes, to convince audiences to perform a certain function. So please stay with us because you will be learning the 5 dimensions of campaign. Tutor Guide Jedi.
Yes, Tutor Guide Rem, the first of the 5 dimensions of campaign is what we call awareness raising. Awareness raising, this is the part when you're going to make the general public know the situation. So this is intended to make the problem to be addressed known to the general public. So you can create something like ads or posters, just like in this example, COVID-19 prevention. So if you look at it, people will be aware about what is really happening, especially on how you prevent COVID-19. Again, the first dimension is awareness raising.
Thank you for that, Tutor Guide Jedi. Dear Wanderers, the next dimension of campaign is research. You have heard me right. Research is also involved in this. It provides the necessary knowledge to take action, which many holders are involved for the complexity of the topics. One example that is really relevant for today's new normal setup is the experimentation. Experimenting to come up with a vaccine to cure COVID 19. That's the second dimension of campaign research.
Right. That's the second. And let's move on to the third. For the third, it's social mobilization. These are used by grassroots based social movements and a tool for the elite and the state. It involves many different groups like civic organizations, religions, and actions of members of institutions like mass meetings, processions, and demonstrations. For example, you know this very well, EDSA revolution. So that is an example of social mobilization. Also, what we also have human rights rally. Number four.
Now we have the fourth dimension called training. This is a process that is focused on a clear and specific target to develop the content, scope, and vision, either short term or long term. It provides people an in depth knowledge of a topic or skill and completes the information understanding cycle. And one example that I know Tutor Guide Juday and I can relate is the training for teachers to update on the teaching strategies because That's how much we love our learners, you dear wanderers.
Yes, and the fifth, the last dimension of campaign is what we call lobbying. What is it? It is an act to influence decisions made by officials in the government. An act to influence decisions made by the officials in the government. So, this is a very effective tool since it points directly to the legislator and regulatory agencies. For example, we have the Politics of Coalition Building for Democratic Reform, a Philippine Experience, lobbying.
Research check. Campaign done. Now we have advocacy. This is an action for a cause or purpose, such as a media campaign of a non government organization or NGO that works for human rights to find shareholders and partners to sustain its activity. Remember, advocacy.
Right.
Should I
And an example of this tutor guide RAM is this one. Self advocacy. When you say self advocacy, it means to speak up and ask for what you need. You have to speak up and then you have to ask for what you need. For example, you have the self advocacy. This part helps you take charge of your life and be more independent. And for this, we need tutor guide RAM.
You really have to understand the very element of self advocacy accommodations. These are the changes that can be made that will help you, dear wanderers, succeed or reach your goals. And we have the 5 steps in requesting for accommodations. Remember the word FESTA. That's FESTA. FESTA. F. Face the person. E. Maintain eye contact. S. State the reason. T. Don't forget, say thank you. Thank the person. And lastly, we have A. Accommodation is used. So accommodate, accommodate, accommodate. Remember that.
Yes. And this means that our wanderers are ready for the challenge. We have
Yes.
challenge number 2. It's unravel me, please. And the directions. For our directions, you're going to solve the puzzle. I hope you can see. And don't worry because there are clues here. And then the list of words are given, meaning you can find the options here. And we will also give the definition. Let's start with number 3, across. It means good or positive effects. And for number 9, across, it means to work together. Number 11, twisted, presented in a way to encourage false conclusions. I will give you 5 seconds. I hope you can answer. All right. Yes. Yes, of course. You
Let's do
have to
it.
type in your answers. Yes, Rainiel. I hope you're ready. Timer starts now. Yes, what do you think? The choices are there. Uh-huh. So, we will reveal the answers to our guide RAM. For number 3, good or positive effects, we have the benefits.
Benefits. Yes.
Positive positive effects. And for number, yes, we can find it there.
9.
For number 9, to work together, it means collaborate. So the
Collaborate.
word is collaborate. And for number 11, twisted, meaning distorted. Let's move on.
All right. So we have this time we have item number 13, 15, and 16 still across. So, dear wanderers, you have to type the word. And it's very easy because Tutor Guide Judai has mentioned that the words, the answer, is actually one of the words that being listed there under list of words. So let me read to you number 13. This is a researcher's desire to get certain results rather than others. Number 15, collected facts or information. So, as you can see in that puzzle, it has 4 letters. And lastly, number 16, the ways two or more medications or other things or people affect each other. So, yes, there you go. Number 13, 15, and 16 across. So we have answers. Wow, data bias. Okay, let's reveal the answer. Oh, you have 5 seconds. 5 seconds now begin. I can see some answers. We have number 13. You got it right, Rainiel. It's bias.
Mm-hmm.
And we have number 15. Wow, a lot of our wonders got it right. It's data. Congratulations. And we have number 16, interactions. Good job, dear wonders. You did it right. Yes, Tutor
Great
Guide
job,
Shidai.
everyone. Yes, great job. So we're done with data, collaborate, distorted, bias, interactions, and benefits. Please note that you have to type your answers, number and your answer. For number 19, across. It's across. It means an observations or information that can help solve a crime or show whether something is true or false. I have mentioned that in my discussion. It tries to tell us if something is true or false. For number 20, a strong effect. Strong effect. 21, the course of action designed to help a patient. A patient. This is a clue. Wow.
Yes,
And for number 22, mistake. This is also very easy. Mistake. Something is wrong. Like, sorry about the directions. Instead of using a clean sheet of paper, it should have been type your answer in the comment section. All right. 5 seconds. Go.
you can do
And
it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Let's reveal the answers. And 19 is yes, you need evidences. It's evidence. And if a strong effect, that is impact. Designed to help the patient, treatment. And for the mistake, an error. Sorry for the error. And to the guide Ram, we have another going down. Let's go to down.
Looking at the comment section, Tutor Guide Jedi, I can see a lot of our dear wonders get the correct answer. Okay, so we're done with the across. Now let's have down. Okay, so we have number 5, the results at the end of a test or trial. Number 6, what has been learned or shown at the end of a study. I have mentioned this one earlier. And number 7, still at down, show, yeah, simply show. And lastly, we have number 8, still down, important or meaningful. All right, so again, the answers are actually can be located there at the list of words. So 5 seconds is actually enough for you to type the item number together with the answer, with your answer. And 5 seconds now begin. Go, 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 dear wanderers. All right, so we have, let's start revealing the answer. Chiru Guide that we have number 5, the results at the end of a test or trial is outcomes. So I can see the word outcomes at the comment section. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, all right. I think I have read the other slide. I'm too fast. So we have here design for number 1, it's design. And number 2, hold back or hide some information because I believe our dear wonders can see the slide. So it's withhold.
Yes, with all.
Congratulations. For number 4, the organization and study of numerical data, statistics. Good job, Xylene, Jonalyn, and a lot more wonders are actually looking at the slide closely. That's the reason why, even though I have read the other slide, our dear wonders are so keen in reading the slide correctly that made them answer The puzzle right. So good job, dear Wonders. You have tokens for that. Right, Tutor Guide Jedi?
Yes, 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 Tutor Guide Ram. Let's move on to other items. If you can see, there's a lot of yellow already, meaning they're done. So the ones which are not highlighted are your clues. And for number 5 down, the results of the end or the results at the end of the test or trial. For number 6, what has been learned or shown at the end of the study. Number 7, show. And number 8, important or meaningful. Okay, you have 5 seconds to answer.
Go, go, go. You
For
can
this
do it.
activity, my dear wanderers, there are actually 22 words that you have to
Wow.
guess. And our time is not very much, I think you can understand. All right, I need to give you the answer for number 5, outcomes. And number 6, conclusions. Number 7, show is demonstrate. Wow, congratulations, Philip. You have correct answers. And number 8,
Nice.
important or meaningful, significant. Though I'm trying to flash everything fast, still you got it right. So, our dear wanderers, congratulations. And
Yes,
we
yes,
are going now
yes.
to the last, I think. Yes,
Now we're
one.
down to
Go,
the
go,
last
go.
five items. We have number 10, 12, 14, 17, and 18 to complete the puzzle. Still under down. Number 10, looking carefully at something. Number 12, a test to see what happens when all factors or variables but one is controlled. All right. And number 14, the goal researcher aims for. What is that term? And 17, badly designed with errors. It's an adjective. That's a clue. And lastly, we have not true. You have 5 seconds for that. And I can see a lot of comments as the wonders answers for our last 5 items for this challenge, Sugar Guide Jedi. Let's reveal the answer. All right, so we have number 10, it's observation, looking at carefully. Number 12, it's experiment. Number 14, target, aiming for something. And 17, flawed. And lastly, we have not true, certainly it's false. Congratulations, dear wonders. Wow, I hope that you got 35 because according to Tutor Guide Jedi, it's actually 25 plus another token. So that made it 35. Wow, that's how generous your Tutor Guides are. So congratulations, Tutor Guide Jedi.
Yes, yes. It means we still have one last challenge, and that's answer me. So this time, let's have a post assessment. All right. For this, you're going to choose the correct answer.
Number one, it is a political tool by which an individual or group aims to influence public policy and resource allocating decisions within political, economic, and social systems and institutions. Is it A, advocacy, B, campaign, C, research, or D, advertisement? You have 3 seconds. This is very easy because you have taken this during our first challenge. Time is up. Wow, Rainiel is very fast. Also, Philip Ray and Tan. The correct answer for number one is B. You got it right. Campaign. Number two, Tutor Guide Jedi.
Yes, for number 2, it is used by grassroots based social movements and a tool for the elite and the state itself. Is it A, training, B, lobbying, C, mobilization, or D, grassroots? 3 seconds.
Go, go, go.
Used by the grassroots based social movement. And the correct answer is yes, it's letter D, grassroots. Congratulations.
Another one token for this. Item number three, this is a process focused on a clear and specific target. Is it A, training, B, lobbying, C, mobilization, or D, grassroots? You have 3 seconds for this. All right, we have the correct answer is letter A, training. Good job, dear wonders. Because of answering this correctly, you got one token. Thank you, Louise and Stephanie. Good job.
Yes, and for number 4, this involves a lot of different groups like civic and religious organizations, particularly the members of institutions. This involves a lot of different groups like civic and religious organizations, particularly the members of institutions. Is it A, training, B, lobbying, C, mobilization, or D, grassroots? 3 seconds to answer, and time starts now. It's
You
already
can do it.
moving, and the correct answer is letter A, training. You get a token.
To complete this
Congratulations.
challenge, we have another token, number 5. It includes many different stakeholders involved for the complexity of the topics usually chosen, like academics, partnership with universities, and field data and interviews. Is it A, advocacy, B, campaign, C, research, or D, advertisement? Type the item number 5 together with the letter of your answer. 3 seconds now begin. Congratulations! I can see the correct answer from the comment section because the correct answer for number 5 is A, advocacy. Good job, dear wonders. Another token for this. I hope that
Yes,
you
tour
got
guide
another 5
Ram.
token. Yes, your
Yes,
guide
that
Jedi.
means, yes, from the first challenge, 5 plus another 25 plus 5 for challenge 3, they get a token 35. Congratulations.
Yes,
And
dear wonders, you have to remember that learning the language of research can help you understand research answers to important problems. And there are several reasons why sometimes, research results can be misleading. First, there may be flaws in the research design. So you have to take note of that. Or maybe researchers may make mistakes during the experimentation period or in analyzing the data. And third, they may even be biased, wanting certain results so much that they influence the results. So take note of that.
yes, also today, Tutor Guide Ram, we learned about design, data, significance, evidence, treatment, experiment, conclusion, observation, and statistics. Please remember these terms because they will come out in the exit quiz. And of course, Tutor
Yes.
Guide Ram.
They have learned the research process, first the question or the problem, procedures and methodology, and of course the data collection and analyzing and interpreting that data. And the last step from that research process is findings or conclusions.
Right. So today we have also learned about campaigns that use persuasive language in order to convince audiences to perform a certain function. We learned about the 5 dimensions of campaign, awareness raising, research, social
Yes,
mobilization, training, and lobbying.
true.
And also, we have
And of
learned about
course,
advocacy as an action
true.
for a
Yes.
cause or purpose. Advocacy and campaign are sometimes seen as synonymous terms. Why? Because both are terms for all forms of influencing or convincing others.
Yes, good job, Silent. You have 28 out of 35. Amazing. And this is our souvenir or, something that you can hold on. So you are going to create an ad for COVID-19 prevention in a poster with a slogan. You have to use a clean sheet of bond paper, of course, for your poster. And please don't forget with a slogan. Use the following rubrics that Tutor Guide Judah and I will explain. So please listen well.
Yes. Please note that the first thing that you have to remember are the elements. Make sure that it includes all the required elements in a poster and a slogan or poster with a slogan. And also your labels. You have to label the important items. Graphics, it should be related to the topic and must be relevant. And attractiveness in terms of design, layout, and neatness. And of course, grammar is very important. Please make sure that you have less or no grammar mistakes. For our
Yes.
second tutor guide RAM,
All right. So you are going to, yes, please. You are going to answer the
answer.
exit quiz. I know you may either use the link or the QR code. So please do not forget to take a screenshot because this exit quiz will help us assess you, dear wonders, and also help us improve how we assess you. So thank you for taking the time to answer this exit quiz.
Right, thank you so much. And of course, here are the references that we use for today's session. Thanks to all these references.
And we would like to encourage everyone to So please answer this feedback form using this QR code or this link, because with your honest feedback, Tutor Guide Juday and I can give you a better learning tutorial next week. So thank you so much. Your voice truly matters to us. And yes, thank you so much. These are your English High School Tutor Guides with Ma'am May Sevilla, the program head. We are your guides every Tuesday po. So thank you so much for sharing all the video lessons so that more will be reached as we teach.
Yes, we hope that you have had another wonderful learning adventure, dear wanderers. This has been your tutor guide today, reminding you all to be judicious in learning the language of research, making campaigns, and advocacies.
And I am your tutor guide, Rem, teaching you about the language of research, campaigns, and advocacies, virtually yet heartily. So thank you so much. Let us say bye for today to say hi next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday, Tuesday, right?
Yes. Bye. See
Bye.
you next